Ahoy there!
Hello and welcome back to the corridor.
Yay! So I went and I'm on the floor that we were on when we left off last episode. I went back and healed, and then I came down here to grab the card
Everybody
key.
got on the floor. Everybody, what the dinosaur?
Indeed.
Whee!
So I went and got the card key so we can go back down to the first floor and basically just go through everything in floor order so we know where we are. Well, not the first floor, because that's the lobby, isn't it?
Depends, because that'd technically be ground floor.
No, this is the second floor, right? Yeah. And then, like, the floor below it's lobby, which is 1F.
Yeah, but lobby is usually ground floor in normal sort of, you know what I mean? In normal sort of terminology.
Yeah. Eek!
Like hotels.
No! Stop! Help! Oh, you're not with Team Rocket. I thought... I'm sorry. Here, please take this. Alright?
Not even a good TM.
I have no idea, pal. It's not a good TM. Not for this run, anyway. Wait!
I think it's perfect.
Oh, what a shame. None of my Pokemon can learn it.
Are you sure? I think we should check again.
No, 100% positive, pal. As if self-destruct's a TM. Come on.
It's great. What are you on about? That's the best TM
Help.
ever. Especially for a Nuzlocke.
I'm a silph employee.
No, you're not. Don't lie to me.
God, old napkin groin's back again.
Are they goggles or glasses? They're way too thick to be glasses.
Got glasses. A combination of the two.
You can actually get something that's a combination of the two.
Are they called goglasses?
No.
Are they called
Really
glaggles?
for swimming. No, they are not called glaggles. That would be horrible.
Glaggles.
Sounds like some sort of mutant duck.
Or goose. What's good for the glaggle is good for the gander.
Do you know what? Glaggles is actually a term that actually exists.
What does it mean? Can we mention it here?
A word that is formed when the brain cannot decide whether to say glasses or goggles.
What?
Also a name for prescription goggles, such as the type worn in sports.
So what we're saying is Richard was right.
To some extent, yes.
So there is a combination of glasses and goggles, and they are called what did I even say? Glaggles.
Glaggles.
Glaggles. That's a very unusual word, isn't it?
It's a very unusual thing for somebody to think, yes, this is perfect.
Thinking of sports people. Edgar Davids, were they glaggles? They
I
were.
don't know.
Glaggles.
But yeah, you get over, you get basically safety glasses that go over your actual glasses, and you can get like, you know, those sort of like goggles that have actual like oh, you know what I mean, the thing like the sort of like same sort of lens stuff for glasses.
Oh yeah.
You can get those for goggles, but it's a case of you can still see whilst you're doing stuff, which actually would be really handy right about now if people actually would invest in them more than like... I know like face shields help, but it's a case of if people had more goggles, sort of like with actual prescription sort of like lens, I guess it's a lens, isn't it? Because it's a case of it's just one big, not multiple.
Yeah, I'd call it a lens.
Then it would be a case of it would be much better, because then it's a case of then they could wear any sort of mask and it wouldn't fog up their glasses, which would be fantastic. That's kind of why I want the new Razer mask that's like got a microphone in it, so people can actually hear what you're saying.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's got a microphone and speakers in it, so people can actually hear what you're saying better.
You can sound a bit muffled while wearing a mask, can't you?
Yeah, and a lot of people just kind of take it off and go, oh yeah, and say what they were going to say, then put it back on, and it's like you've literally just undermined the whole concept of wearing the mask.
It just negates the entire point, doesn't it?
Yeah. So, and it's got like filters and stuff, which makes it really cool. Like, it's going to be really expensive, I'm going to be honest, but let's face it, you can use it for other things.
I just want to say, mate, sorry, little segue. I've seen people with my own eyes do this. Be having a mask on, go to sneeze, pull the mask down, sneeze, pull the mask back up. I'm like, what?
Yeah, exactly.
Why do you think you're wearing it in the first place?
Yeah, it's honestly, it's just stuff like that. It's just ridiculous. That's why I think that I can't remember. Is it Project Hazel? I think it's called. I think it is.
Project Hazel? Who's that?
Project Hazel is the mask. It's called a smart mask. Not really. It's just like a surgical mask, like a proper surgeon sort of like mask. Like it's the high end stuff, so you can actually see like the person's mouth and stuff, and it's got speakers and a microphone in, kind of like standard gaming headsets. But it can go over your face, and it's got adjustable sort of
smart mask, you say? Can it tell my fridge to put the heating on?
No.
Okay.
But it just makes sense, because it's a case of it's got like ventilation. It's basically a surgical respirator. It's like a surgeon. What I meant by a surgeon mask.
Oh yeah.
And it's got like LEDs in, which will make it kind of. Which, no offense to LEDs, like it's not necessary, but it's gonna look frigging cool. So I can't wait until that comes out, because I'm totally gonna get one. Because I feel like, although everybody's trying what they can, to some extent, I don't trust people.
No.
I think that if everything was gonna be, if everything was gonna be fine, you know, I'd be like, yeah, no point. But I don't trust people enough.
Speaking of not trusting things, how many of these item balls do you think are Voltorbs?
2 out of 3. None.
I thought at least one of them was going to be.
Same. I thought it would trick you. I'd be like, oh no, this one is, but the other one isn't, and then the other one is. And that's what you get for being greedy, sort of thing.
That's how they get you.
Maybe it is later on.
Maybe. Or maybe I'm thinking of a different game. No, they're in Power Plant, aren't they? Which we have no intention of going to just yet.
I think you should go, mate. You'll be fine.
Can't do it after we beat the Elite Four. What are you saying?
After, because that is the most deadly thing. Power Plant is the most deadly one. Can you even do it after? I think you have to definitely do it before. I think it's part of the story.
No, it's not. Team Rocket is in an uproar over some intruder. That's you, right? Yeah, man. Aren't you going to give me anything? Fine, sod yous. Bingo.
What's his name? O-B-I-N-G-O-B-I-N-G-O.
Protein.
What's protein for in this?
Attack? It's one of vitamins, isn't it?
Yeah, but I don't know, like, which one do you want to use on?
I think
Okay.
Corporal Jones is probably the only one I can, because all of my other IVs are probably... Sorry, no, all my other EVs are probably already allocated.
Thought we weren't having EVs in this bug run.
You can't not have EVs.
Well, you can, because we don't have Flareon, Jolteon, or Vaporeon. We don't have the base one. Well, we do, but it's in the PC.
I'm leaving now.
You knew exactly what I was going for. Ignored it until you couldn't ignore it anymore.
In case you were wondering, that was the sound of me putting my headset down. God damn it, Dirk.
I thought it was actually quite a good joke.
I'll give you a joke sound effect, you know.
I don't need your pity.
Fine, I'll give you a cricket sound effect.
Crickets are my only company now.
Or a disappointed. Oh, actually, yeah, I like the idea of that.
Disappointed!
Sobo!
I still need to watch Hercules again. I've not watched it in years.
No, I mean, I remember it used to be on Channel 5 all the time, didn't it?
Yep. Yeah, and so did Xena.
Yeah, Xena were great as well.
And unlike Sorbo, she actually went on to do
Sobo!
really expensive. She actually became really expensive as an actress because she did Channel 5. Her net worth was ridiculous, and it was like, basically because she'd done all these things, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, it's Xena," and it's stuff like that. People had to pay her like tons. It was great for her. That's why she doesn't have to appear in much, because she just gets paid like an absolute ton, and then it's like, I'm fine. I don't need to do all this stuff. I can just live off what I've got.
Sad. I can't really recall her being in out of late, or much after Xena, really.
She was in a few things. She was in one of the shows that I've been watching more recently.
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember what it was though. Oh yeah, she was in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. That was one.
I've not got around to watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. yet.
It's too long. I personally just, if I were you,
Is it one of them
I'd
you've got
just
to
skip
watch
it.
like as it's coming out, or it'll just be overwhelming?
It's just a case of like, it's a lot of episodes and not a grand amount of information. Like, it has a decent backstory to like some of the stuff that goes off in the films,
Yeah.
but I don't think it's like a lot of it's just like it tries to go along the side of the films a bit too much. It doesn't like it's, and at some points it goes its own way, and then sometimes it's for a film it comes back, and then I'm like, well, this was good, but it's going like, oh, this was when this film was coming out, so therefore it's like veering off into this storyline that's, it's one of those things I'm not like massively like happy about, because I think that going alongside the films and having them affect the other film or the TV show storyline is great, but I think that it kind of too proactively involves itself in the stuff that the films are doing just to promote the films.
Oh, yeah.
So it kind of goes, oh yeah, all these things have happened, so you better watch the film if you want to keep watching the show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if you're watching the film if you're watching the show, like, and then a film comes out and you haven't quite had time to watch the film, kind of screwed, because all the some of the spoilers are in the show, and you're just like, well, that's kind of ruined it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or you have to kind of wait to watch the show, and it's just, it's not really worth it.
So it's just like,
but-
oh hey, do you remember the Battle of New York?
Yeah.
Yes, I
it
remember
kind
it
of
well, where X, Y, and Z happened.
And it's kind of like a whole Captain America stuff that happened, in Winter Soldier. Yeah, Winter Soldier. And then it's like,
Big fan of Winter Soldier. Quality film.
yeah, but the Winter Soldier, it was like, oh yeah, all these people are actually secretly Hydra, and it's like, and then all the stuff that happens in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is basically them dealing with Hydra, and it's like, that's all well and good, but you've kind of spoiled the film for people who haven't quite seen it yet, and they have to put off watching these episodes just so that they don't get spoilers. So it was one of those things where it's like, I understand it, but it's a bit ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like if they vaguely sort of like go, oh yeah, there's a power struggle going on inside, like if they went, oh yeah, there's a power struggle going on inside S.H.I.E.L.D., and then like, that would be fine. But because they basically put a name to it, they're like, oh yeah, you've got to have seen the film to understand it.
I see.
I mean, most people do see the films like as they come out, but a lot of people don't at the same time. So it's a case of
Yeah, like as a series of films, it's probably I don't think it'd be too controversial to say what probably one of the highest grossing like film series of all time.
Yeah.
Probably up there with like Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Star Wars.
Yeah.
I don't think it's controversial to to say that.
Other than Xena, she did X-Files for a couple of episodes. She was in the original Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire.
Was she?
Yeah, she played Punk Rock Girl, so basically an unnamed character.
Oh, it's probably that bit where they're with Randy Savage.
Maybe.
Don't know. I can't place it.
There was a Xena sort of mini-series that happened that was two-parter. And then she went on to do Tarzan TV series. Then there was... at one point she was in 2.5 Men, which I actually remember in that. She was in Veronica Mars at one point. She was in Burn Notice for one episode. She was in Justice League: The New Frontier. Played Wonder Woman, or the voice for Wonder Woman.
Oh, so it was a.
She was in CSI Miami. Yeah, just a lot of animated stuff as well. But she was in Battlestar Galactica, the TV series, for a little bit. She was in American Dad, the voice actress. She was in Spartacus, the TV series. Spartacus Gods of the Arena. If there's some distinction. And then she was actually in Spartacus. She was in Parks and Rec for a while.
Oh yeah.
She was in Adventure Time as General Tarsal. She was in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., as I mentioned. She was in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles TV series for an episode.
I think every single slash I've done so far has been a critical.
Yeah, probably.
God bless speed and slashes increase critical hit ratio. Another one! Hey!
Yep. So she was in Salem as well. She was in Ash vs. Evil Dead. Ash vs. Evil Dead.
Was that the one that came out a couple of years ago?
The TV series, yeah. It actually came out in 2015, but yes it did.
Oh my god, 2015!
And then she did she did episodes in 2018. She was in My Life is Murder. And that's all she did for that's that and been doing some voiceover work was all of her 2019. She was in Star Trek Resistance TV series, some TV movies and shorts, and then she was in. Oh, okay. She is in Minions: The Rise of Gru.
Is that a new one?
Yes, it comes out apparently the 16th of July, 2021.
I'm presuming it were maybe meant to come out last year, but reasons.
I would assume so. But apparently she's in it as a voice actress. So it just shows, like, and I think she's one actually the most paid actresses of all time because of all the stuff that she does.
Really? Well, yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, I think she's one of.
Like, I know. Trying to think of someone else who gets paid a ton for like doing voiceover stuff. Mark Hamill gets paid a load.
Yes, Mark Hamill does.
He's been in a lot. Like,
yeah.
He was the Joker for a lot of like the animated sort of series and the games.
Yeah. Well, we get the games and some of the films.
Yeah.
I think he was there for Injustice as well, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think so. God.
He was also Chucky, I think, at one point.
Oh, what floor am I on?
And then he did obviously Mandalorian and stuff like that. Oh, sorry, spoiler alert, he was in the Mandalorian. Is in series 1 at some point, and then series 2
at some point. 7.
He was in Scooby Doo.
Which
I don't know
Scooby-Doo?
when he was in Scooby Doo.
It's like the series or one of the films.
The series, he was in like 3 episodes.
Oh, really? Who has? Or is it just like
I'm
just gonna
the
say
Trickster, himself, and then the Joker. That's in reverse order, so that's Joker, Mark Hamill, and then Trickster.
The Trickster.
He was in. He was in. Yeah.
That sounds like sounds like the Marvel version of the Joker.
Oh no, the Trickster was a Flash villain.
Flash.
I think it was from the Flash. Different Flash. He's also been in Robot Chicken quite a lot. He was in Dark Crystal. He was in the Dark Crystal, which I keep telling you to watch and you just don't.
Nah, man. It's on the list. Have you seen how long my list is?
It's too long. You need to just cut some out.
Too damn long.
He was in the new Child's Play as Chucky. He was in the Avengers Assemble TV series as Arnim Zola and Cap Zola. Or slash Cap Zola, seriously.
Is that the one from the 80s?
He was in Kingdom Hearts 3. No, it's 2017, 2019.
The Avengers TV series.
The Avengers Assemble TV series, yeah. He was in Troll Hunters Tales of Arcadia.
Oh, yeah, that's where I know him from.
It's a TV series, for kids.
What do you mean he's been in Star Wars? Never heard it.
Star what? Oh yeah, he was in regular show as Skips.
Can't say I've ever watched it.
Oh, haven't you? It's very good. I enjoyed it. Yeah, he was in the Flash TV series as James Jesse, aka the Trickster. He was in the Ultimate Spider-Man TV series as Arnim Zola. And then a bunch of other people. He was in Transformers. The series, by the way.
Oh, the animated series.
Yeah, he's been in Scooby-Doo. been in Lego stuff. Kingsman as Professor Arnold, as you remember, because he's the one guy that got blown up like straight away.
Yeah.
Which is a shame because it was a case of he was actually really good in it. And it's like the
not
first
as touching as the
thing.
scene with Mark Strong.
I mean, let's be honest. Like that's the first proper thing we saw him in for a while, other than doing voice acting. Really, isn't it?
Yeah, he didn't do well, but he must have absolutely raked it in, doing voice acting for that amount of stuff, and like high profile stuff as well.
Yeah, because he was in Ben 10 and everything. Yeah, he was in Tom and Jerry. He was in Garfield. My God, he's been tons. He's been in the Cleveland show.
Is he really? As himself?
Yeah.
He's been in The Simpsons as himself.
It doesn't say. Yes, he has. He has been in The Simpsons. Also been in The Legend of Spyro: Dawn of the Dragon.
Which one was that? Dawn of the Dragon?
That was the one on Xbox 360.
I don't think I've ever played that one.
Where Elijah Wood voiced Spyro. When Elijah Wood was like really, really famous.
Oh yeah. Wonder what he's up to nowadays.
I don't know. I know he did after Lord of the Rings. He did like that. I can't remember what series it is. It's that detective agency one.
Detective agency.
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called. I'll look it up. I think it's like Dirk Gently's detective agency or something like that.
Dirk Gently.
That's it. Dirk Gently's holistic detective agency.
Dirk.
So yeah, he's not done a hell of a lot. Like he's done like bits. There's a Tron TV series.
What? I thought we got a film and that was his lot.
Oh, it's a Disney animated series. I did not know this.
Probably. Well, it'll definitely be on Disney Plus, won't it?
Possibly. We don't assume because we know what Disney's like.
If it's theirs, it's on there.
We used to. Yeah, but remember, we used to have like loads of shows on Netflix, and it was like, oh, it's Disney, of course it's going to be on like Netflix. And then they were like, no, we're launching Disney Plus to take everything off, and it's like, oh, but all the films are coming out now.
No.
Yeah, basically he voiced Spyro quite a lot. And he was in Happy Feet.
Was that the one about the dancing penguin?
Yes.
I see.
Oh, he was in Spy Kids 3 as the guy.
What?
That's great.
The guy?
That's what they call it. Yeah, Spy Kids 3, and his literal named role is the guy. They don't even name him. That's horrible.
You're causing us problems. Alright then, scientist. I'm used to being a name after the trainer type.
Same. I just keep looking at it and I'm like, why is there not?
But what's his name?
Yeah, he's not done like a ton, but he's not exactly not done a ton. I mean, he's in God of War 3 as Kratos' brother.
So he's been doing like a lot of voiceover sort of work.
Oh, he was in Red vs. Blue. Oh, that's kind of nice.
Kind of stopped watching Red vs. Blue after a while.
Oh yeah, same.
I
but
got
that's
to
not
the
the
bit
point.
where
It's
they
nice
started using the Halo 3 engine, which is a long time ago now.
Yeah.
No slight on Red vs. Blue because it's awesome.
Oh,
But
he's
I've,
in Star Wars
just
Resistance
sort of lost
though.
interest and
Yeah,
never went back to it. I might have to rewatch it. It's all on YouTube,
Same.
isn't it? and like Rooster Teeth, like their website.
Yes.
Did you ever watch Ruby?
It wasn't for me.
No?
No. It wasn't my like cup of tea. I was like, I've got too many other things on. I can't, because it's again one of those things that tries to be an anime, but it's 3D, and it's so. Although the battle scenes are absolutely amazing, I can't take the sort of conversational scenes seriously.
No, that's it. Yeah. As you say, if it's like a bit jarring, you can't really focus, can you? No, I thought it were alright, but again, it was just one of those things where I started it and then just didn't pick it back up.
Yeah. Oh, he was also in Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. But he is currently in Star Wars Resistance, or he was until 2020. I don't know if it's in anymore, or if it just ended. And then he was in home movie The Princess Bride, which is a TV mini-series short, and he was Prince Humperdinck.
Hey, Princess Bride's quality.
I couldn't take that seriously, calling him Prince Humperdinck.
Humperdinck.
Yeah, because let's face it, if you miss out one letter, it becomes a completely different thing.
Prince Humperdinck. And on that note, without any further time to absorb what I may or may not have just said, we will see you next time after this battle.
Goodbye. Oh, fine, just extend it. I've just said goodbye to everybody. You selfish sod.
So, this is where I lose something, isn't it?
Yeah, you deserve it after that. Just, oh yeah, we're going, but first,
I said bye, and then I just walked a little bit to the south.
You try and let them walk away, and then you like pull them back, and you just cruel.
Confuse, Ray. Oh God, no. Oh God, no.
Oh, but you became too confused, Rich. What are you gonna do?
Screech. No, stop that. Hey. Up yours, Golbat.
Right, calm down. You don't need to be being mean.
It's after 30 minutes. We're off the clock, pal.
We're off the clock. Like, it's just like, yep, that's done now. Bye.
We're off clock. We can go back to cursing again.
Honestly, I've actually been trying to cut down on my cursing.
Yeah, me as well. Like, I don't swear like nearly as much as I used to.
Like, honestly, get me into a rage and I will start like swearing.
Get you into a
Not
rage?
gonna lie, I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
Yeah, no, like if you put me playing like Sonic Forces, not Sonic Forces.
Sonic 06?
Yeah, Sonic Forces. No, it's the Sonic game where you basically got a custom character, which was like a fox or a hedgehog-looking character or a wolf-like thing, and you could basically change your character and put like stuff on them and make them look silly, customize them in some way. And because it just annoyed me because the hitboxes were so like basically they were so flat that like you could jump, and if you didn't exactly get it right, you'd basically hit a wall, just slide straight down and fall into the abyss. And I was just like, that's just curve it a little bit more so I can land on this. Because I ended up getting stuck on one boss for 3 hours, and at one
3
point
hours?
I was just like,
Good God, man.
Yeah.
In a Sonic game. Good God.
Yeah, this is me, so it's a case of, it's not like where you got stuck on the running section for a good 10 minutes, didn't you? It was like pure agony for like 3 hours, and I'm like, oh, friggin' punch you, Robotnik.
And
Sorry, Dr. Eggman.
while we're on the subject of punching Jim Carrey, I think we will actually leave it there this time. Wog.
I mean, he wasn't played by Jim Carrey at that point, but fair enough. But until then, see you next time.
Ta-da.
Take care, have a good one. You're free!